From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good evening, I'm student meteorologist Dana Osgood, and this is your Friday evening CNET forecast. We'll be seeing a lot of cold air rolling through Friday and into the weekend, and that's going to be the major story for this coming up week is super cold. So right here on campus, it is currently only 18 degrees with a dew point of 0. So there's not a lot of moisture in the air, which is why we have perfectly sunny skies. However, this is extremely cold for this time of year over here in State College and for the rest of the state as well. If we expand our look into Pennsylvania as a whole, it's a little bit warmer down by Philadelphia, reaching almost to 30 degrees, but for the most part, most of the state hasn't even reached 20 degrees, and this again is extremely cold for this time of year, and I'll keep saying it because it's definitely true. For our feels-like temperatures, because there isn't a lot of wind at this time, our feels-like is mostly similar to the actual temperature. However, there is definitely a chance for some wind to pick up later, and that will definitely drop our feels-like temperature. So when you go outside, it feels a lot colder than it actually is. However, 18 degrees is still extremely cold when you walk outside. I know coming into the office today, it definitely was a day to bundle up. The western portion of the state didn't have a huge temperature change in the past 24 hours, but Harrisburg dropped 11 degrees in the past 24 hours, so the western portion of the state is going to be dropping. We'll see this trend switch a little bit as we move into the weekend. We will have some temperatures rising because Friday is going to be the coldest day that we've seen, but it's still going to be cold in general. Moving on to our radar, you can actually take a look at the temperatures as well. They briefly dropped into the negatives possible. Again, extremely cold. And as we move into the weekend, we do have some clouds that are building in, some lake effect snow showers coming in off of Erie. And a lot of these snow showers coming in on the west will fizzle out before they get to State College, so they're not going to have a major impact on where we are. It's just going to bring in a lot of that cloud cover. A little bit of a break on Monday evening, but as we move into Tuesday, there is a chance of some snow showers that could affect us here in State College, but if anything, it's just going to be a little bit of a trace. We're not going to have a major snow event like we've had over the past couple of days. And as we move into tonight, a low of around 0 or sub-zero temperatures, which again is extremely cold, so be sure to check on your neighbors and people who are going to be outside for extended periods of time because this could be extremely dangerous. We do have clear skies though, so it's a good night to see the stars as long as you aren't out for too long. Moving into the day tomorrow, a high of 23 with increasing clouds and again below average temperatures. The average high for this time of year is 34, so almost 10 degrees lower than normal for this point. And as we move into our 7-day forecast, a chance of some snow flurries in the end of the weekend into the day on Monday, a more major snow event on Tuesday, but again, this isn't going to be major compared to like the ones that we've had, just be a trace to a half an inch or so. And that moves out of the way for Wednesday. We've got a brief respite from the clouds on Thursday with mostly sunny skies, and then the clouds roll right back in for Friday. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm Dana Osgood. Have a wonderful evening.